Welcome to Gentle Yoga. It's Penny. We have 30 minutes to move our bodies and take a few deep breaths to help create ease. Make sure that you have a nice sturdy chair. Shoes are optional. And we'll start our practice seated, chest lifted, shoulders soft, fingertips reaching down, with the crown of your head reaching up, and then aligning your toes, knees, and hips. So seated upright, nice tall posture in mountain pose. And from here, press your palms slightly together, noticing the engagement of your front belly. And then just open up, reach your fingertips down, open your heart center. And again, pressing the palms together. And then opening. Two more times, pressing the palms. And then opening. And one more time. Feeling your abdominals engage, and then opening your heart center. Hands come to your thighs. Walk your feet out just a bit. Seated again, nice and tall. Let's just make some circles. You can shut your eyes here. Just taking notice of what is opening. Perhaps feeling your hips, your low back. Circles can be small, they can be big. Let's do two more. And then pause center. Circle the opposite direction. Noticing the difference between directional circles. One more circle. Come upright. Finding that mountain pose with wide legs. Bend your elbows. Inhale, reach your arms out. Exhale, drive your elbows behind your body. Inhale, you can reach up to where it's comfortable for your shoulders. And then exhale, driving the arms in. And starting to deepen your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Two more. Hands come to your thighs. Take a hinge right from your hips and pause when you feel opening inner thighs and groin. Soft gaze to the ground. Just taking a few breaths in and out. And then slowly hinge up. Take your right hand to the left knee. Gaze can be right at your thumb. Inhale and open. Exhale, cross your midsection. Turn towards that opposite knee. Inhale, feeling your shoulder and chest opening. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhaling. Like you're moving through water. Controlled, intentional, with grace. And then come back center. Draw the elbows in. Inhale up. Exhale, elbows. Drawing to the back of your body. Feeling the middle of your back and the back of your shoulders engage. Starting to move as if you're dancing, floating. Just being in the moment with your body and breath. One more time. Hands to your thighs. Take that hinge. Pausing right where you feel inner thighs and groin. Soft gaze down. Just connecting with that natural ebb and flow of your inhale and exhale. And then slowly hinge up. Take your left hand to the right knee, gazing at your thumb. We're going to inhale, open. Then exhale, reaching across midline to the opposite knee. Inhale, open. And exhale. A few more times, moving at your perfect pace. One more. And then coming back center. Walking your feet in. And starting at the ankles. Just lifting heels. You can start shifting hip to hip. And opening and closing your fingers. Just allowing that nice, gentle movement. Keeping that shift, rotating out your wrists. Going in the opposite direction. And then just shaking out the arms. Coming back to mountain pose. This time finding the back of your chair. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your heart center, and gaze up just slightly. We'll be focusing on opening up your heart center. And we've already done a variety of movements to open and expand this area. And then gently release. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And then take your hands on your thighs, palms up. Draw your elbows back slightly. Take one ear to shoulder. Just allow your head to get nice and heavy. Bring your head back center. Opposite ear to shoulder. You can shut your eyes here. And bring your head up. Chin goes to your chest. Just feeling opening through the back of your neck. And then look up. And let's walk around to the side of your chair. Still stay nice and secure. Take the leg closest to me back to a high lunge. So again, you can scoot around, just find that position where you feel nice and secure. You can hold your chair, hips, knees, and toes, everything's ahead. The back heel is lifted. And right here, if you'd like, take your hands to heart center. Add just that little press. Notice how that engages your belly. And then take your hands to your thighs and just do a little hinge forward. Hinge back up. Tighten your glutes, press your hip forward. And this time, pretend like you have a beach ball and you're holding it between your hands, right behind your bum. Feel your upper back muscles engaging, back of your shoulders, and again, that heart center opening. Release the beach ball, hands on the thighs. Just take a hinge. And then hinge back up. And then turn your body towards me. And again, it's okay to move around on the chair. The front knee is still bent and in line with your toes. The back leg lengthens. Foot is all the way on the ground. Shoulders over your hips. Warrior two. Now draw the elbows in. Take a look towards your bent knee. And if it feels right, reach your hands out. Thumbs are up. And just keep your breath, soft gaze to your front thumb. Just notice how expansive Warrior two feels. Feet and bottom are grounding. Crown of your head is lifting up. And fingers are reaching side to side. Now relax your arms down. Back hand is on the thigh. Front hand can stay by your armpit. And just slide. And it may feel good to take your arm and reach up and over, reverse warrior. Feeling it all through the side. Just finding a soft spot to gaze at, your drishti. And as you're opening, coming back to the breath. Taking the breath all the way into the belly and fully exhaling. And then release. Now the front hand can stay on the thigh or we can bend. We can take that top hand, pulling the shoulder up and back towards the back of your chair. You can stay right here. Or we can reach up for side angle. So again, we're pulling that top shoulder up and back. We can look up, center, or down. release. Take both feet in. Walk yourself back around to the front of your chair. And we'll come back to mountain pose. Finding the back of the chair. Squeezing shoulder blades to your spine. Just notice how that draws the shoulders back, opens the heart center. And if you'd like, you can lean just a little bit forward. And just finding a soft spot to look at. And if you'd like, reflecting on something you love. Person, place, thing. Just envision something you love. Notice how that feels as you're here in this heart-opening position. Release. And we'll start with the feet, just lifting the toes. And start adding in that hip shift side to side. And then the opening and closing of the fingers. Noticing how wonderful these small, gentle movements feel. Rotating out your wrists. Going in the opposite direction. And then coming back center. Walking yourself around to the opposite side of the chair, and again, allow yourself to shift. We'll start in that high lunge position. Everything's facing the same direction. Back toe is tucked under. Glute is tight. Feeling it right where you'd put your hand in your pocket. And just finding a soft spot to gaze at. Holding the chair or maybe taking your hands to heart center. Slightly pressing your palms together. And placing the hands on the front thigh or on your chair. Let's take a little hinge forward and then hinge up. Opening the hip. Holding that beach ball right behind your bum. Shoulder blades move a little closer to your spine. And just keep your breath. And then release. Take a little hinge. Hinge up. Opening into warrior two. So turning towards me, the front knee is still bent. Shoulders over the hips. Back leg is lengthened, toe is towards me. Upper arms can just stay right here by your sides. Or we can reach, taking a gaze towards your thumb with that bent knee. Finding a soft spot to gaze at, just breathing. releasing. Bring one hand down, the front arm up, slide, and then maybe reach up and over, reverse warrior. And release. Put a bend in that front arm. Take the other hand to the armpit and then pull your shoulder up and back. And maybe reach over or straight up for side angle. Just noticing that length again, that opening through your chest. And then cartwheel back up, release, walk yourself in, coming back into mountain pose. Hands at heart center. Taking your right leg, lengthening it forward, drawing your toe towards your knee, and then finding the back of your chair, lifting your chest. Now with your toe, just point and flex away from your knee and towards your knee. Keep the toe towards the knee, hands to your thighs, and take a hinge just until you can feel that opening all through the back of that front leg. Deep breath. Keeping a long spine, but relaxing your arms, your shoulders, even your face and your jaw. Let's do a quick scan of your body and notice if any areas are gripping, holding. Invite those areas to release and relax. And slowly hinge up. Bring your foot in, shift around a little bit again. Shake things out. Now take that left leg forward. And make sure you're secure on your chair, but you're forward enough that you can lengthen that leg. Finding the back of your chair, lifting, expanding your chest. And then starting to point and flex your foot. Leaving the foot flexed, toe towards the knee. Release your hands from your chair. Stay nice and open in that chest as you hinge forward. Again, just feeling that opening all through the back of your leg. And just think of whatever else you can soften. It's Just noticing yourself relaxing on every exhale. And then gently hinge up, slide your foot in. Again, maybe shift a little bit, shake. And you can keep your feet hip width apart, or you can bring your knees and your feet together. And think about giving them a little squeeze. So you feel your inner thighs, hands at heart center, crown of the head lifting as your bottom presses down. Just take a little twist and relax your hands down. Lift your chest and look up and over your back shoulder. Slowly untwist. Hands to heart center. Lengthen up through your crown. And twist in the opposite direction. Letting your hands relax down. Looking over that back shoulder as you pull that shoulder up and open. And just come back to that breath. The natural ebb and flow. Very slowly untwist. Take your feet wide. Draw the arms in. Inhale up. Exhale, float those arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, float. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, float. Hands to your thighs. Take that hinge and just pause. Deep breath. Allowing that audible exhale. And then slowly hinge up. You may want to walk your feet in just a bit closer. Hands on your thighs, make those circles. Notice how your body feels with this movement compared to the beginning. If you're feeling stable, shut your eyes. And then pause center. Go the opposite direction. And then come back in. Walk your feet back in. Oreo's gonna come for the last part. You're welcome to take your back. Let it be supported on the back of your chair. And we'll move into final relaxation. Eyes shut. Breath returns to normal. Again, maybe just taking a moment to envision that one thing you love. And then slowly open your eyes. Wiggle fingers, toes. Make some rotations. Maybe a little shake. Hands come to heart center. And we'll end our practice with namaste, meaning the light in me respects the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you feel like your heart center is a bit more open, as well as your posture. I will see you again soon.